삼사보절 가주지 Haisai and aloha. Thank you, Uchinanchu Asa, Hawaii, under the direction of their president, Devin Kawamura, for that spirited call to celebration. Mensore and welcome to the Hawaii United Okinawa Association Uchinanchu of the Year and the 71st installation celebration. And welcome to the very first virtual installation celebration. We are all part of this historic event. My name is Miyashiro, and I'll be your MC for the formal portion of today's program. I am a Sansei Okinawan. My grandparents came to Hawaii from the village of Kakazu in Ginawang, Okinawa. My grandparents are the parents of our incoming president, Patrick Miyashiro. So yes, he is my uncle. He's my father's younger brother, and I am honored to be part of the program this afternoon as he is installed the president of the Hawaii United Okinawa Association for 2021. I hope that everybody had an opportunity to enjoy our wonderful celebration package. Although we cannot gather at the Okinawa Center, by enjoying the same meal together, we can feel a sense of togetherness in the spirit of Chimugukuru Tiichi. We'd like to thank Charlene Tamanaha, Wilma Ogimi, Claire Matsumoto, Ellen Higa, Sandy Nishimoto, Jun Zakimi, and everyone from Ginawang that put all of that together. Here are some of the pictures that happened this morning as we were passing out our celebration package. We now invite Pastor Russell Higa of Streams of Life Fellowship to offer the opening blessing. After the blessing, the HUOA 2020 Executive Council will be introduced. The council is comprised of officers, advisors, and club representatives, a group of dedicated volunteers who have devoted countless hours at meetings, planning HUOA events, and always willing to provide manpower. We acknowledge them and thank them for their outstanding leadership. Outgoing 2020 President Lynn Miyashiro will then present her message, which will be followed by messages from the Honorable David Ige, Governor, State of Hawaii, and First Lady Dawn Amano Ige. After that, Denny Tamaki, Governor of Okinawa, will give his message.
Hi, Sai, Gusuyo. Aloha, how's it? Long time no see. I hope that you are all doing well and are healthy and happy. I'm Russ Higa, and I'm here to do a prayer. Give a prayer for our 71st annual HUOA installation celebration. Our Father, we are so grateful for the many leaders from the past and on through our present time. And we thank you that today we get to honor the Uchinanchu of the Year from our various clubs. And as we honor them, we ask that they might just sense the joy and that they might feel honored for all that they did in the past year. So thank you for them. And as we install our new officers, advisors, and club representatives, we ask, Lord, that you would bless them, give them wisdom, give them joy, and give them a new year, a wonderful new year. And we thank you for our incoming president, Patrick Miyashiro. Thank you for his willingness to lead us. We ask that he might have wisdom, that he might have strength and perseverance, that he might stay healthy, he and his family. And we ask that you bless him as our leader. And we pray that his theme will become reality. All hearts unite as one. So I ask that we might unite as the Okinawan family. So bless him, bless the evening, bless this virtual event, bless the food, the delicious bento that some of us will be having. And we ask that it might be just a wonderful time together. So God bless you. I love you. In Jesus' name, amen. Take care. God bless. I hope to see you soon. Bye-bye.
Lynn Miyashiro, President. Patrick Miyashiro, President-elect. David Jones, Vice President. Naomi Oshiro, Vice President. Christopher Agena, Vice President. Terry Goya, Executive Secretary. Sandra Yanagi, Assistant Executive Secretary. Chikako Nago, Japanese Language Secretary. Norman Nakasone, Treasurer. Courtney Takara, Assistant Treasurer. Jocelyn Ige, Immediate Past President. David Arakawa, Advisor. Stephanie Katayama, Advisor. Brianne Yamada, Advisor. Roy Arakaki, Advisor. Cyrus Tamashiro, Advisor. Gaynor Miyashiro, Advisor. Tom Yamamoto, Advisor. Miles Nakasone, Advisor. Janine Oshiro, Club Advisor. Audrey Giebel, Club Advisor. David Shinsato, Club Advisor. John Itamura, Executive Director.
Haitai gusuyo chuganabira. Wanne miyahirari yaibin. Yutashiku unige sabira. Happy New Year and isogachi de biru. Welcome to the Hawaii United Okinawa Association's first ever virtual Uchinanchu of the Year and 71st installation celebration. I want to congratulate Patrick Miyashiro and his team for putting together this fantastic virtual event that allows us to celebrate together and while keeping everyone in our community safe. I hope all of you were able to order your bentos and eat them up as it helps us to feel a little bit more connected to eat the same meal together while we're all watching at home. Today, the HUOA will recognize our Uchinanchu of the Year honorees from each of our member clubs. These people are truly the heart and soul of our organization who've contributed to the success of their clubs, and I want to thank each and every one of them for their dedication and hard work. I hope all of you get to know a little bit more about each of the Uchinanchu of the Year honorees through the wonderful video that our team has put together for you today. 2020 was surely a year of many challenges. Nobody could have quite predicted it to turn out the way it did. But despite the difficulties, I'm proud that we were able to launch into a new era with online events such as the virtual Okinawan Festival and Yuntaku Live series. We now have new digital platforms and an online marketplace that will ensure that HUOA is ready for the future. I hope all of you feel as incredibly proud as I do of how we've learned to adapt in this drastically new environment, and we are ready to take on 2021 with new skills and new ideas. The theme for 2020 was Ukaji de Biru, celebrating 120 years of Uchinanchu in Hawaii. This theme reminded us of the many accomplishments of our Uchinanchu community throughout the years. I'm always humbly reminded of the generations who have come before us to build a solid foundation for our community. Our Issei, or first generation, toiled in the plantations and worked incredibly hard to create opportunities for their children and their children's children. Their dreams were carried on by the Nisei, our second generation, who took on the responsibility of that dream and were able to build bridges between old world and new world. Many of them served valiantly in World War II, and when they came home, they helped galvanize our community during the post-war relief effort that would become the origin of the Hawaii United Okinawa Association. I also want to take this time to especially thank our sansei, or third generation. As myself, I'm a yonsei, and so I feel the need to really point out the many accomplishments of the generation that came right before me. You are the generation that solidified our place as leaders in the community. You took the legacy that was bestowed upon you by your parents and grandparents, and everything you did was to make them proud. Many of you went on to get advanced degrees and first in your families to go to college and became well-respected leaders in the business community, in government, in education, and so many other areas. You earned a high level of respect from others in the community and made us all feel proud to be Uchinanchu. You took us to new heights with the first Okinawan festival, and you helped build the Hawaii Okinawa Center. You continue to dream big, and you have set the bar pretty high for the rest of us. I know that many of us in the fourth, fifth, and even sixth generations feel a deep sense of pride and a responsibility to carry on that legacy that you've helped build. So thank you. Thank you to all of you who've come before us. Ukaji debiru. It is because of all of you, both young and old, that we have such a strong and confident community here in Hawaii. I'd especially like to thank all of the HUOA past presidents. Your leadership and guidance have been essential to the greatness of this organization. I'm grateful to join this special group of leaders who have worked tirelessly over the years to make HUOA the incredible organization it is today. Our incoming president, Patrick Miyashiro, is one of those people who has dedicated so much time and effort into building the HUOA over the years. I'm excited to see him lead us into the future, and I know he has a great team of people who will guide us into a successful 2021. It has truly been an honor to represent HUOA this year, and I will never forget the many opportunities we are able to create despite the global pandemic around us. So let's look forward to a bright new year in 2021. And as Patrick's theme of Chimugukuru Tiichi reminds us, we can achieve great things when we unite all of our hearts as one. Mahalo and ippe nihe debiru.
Aloha and Hai Sai. Happy New Year, everyone. Thank you for inviting Don and me to the 2021 virtual installation and celebration. It's always a pleasure for us to attend the annual Hawaii United Okinawa Association installation banquet and to recognize the Uchinanchu of the year. Let me begin by thanking outgoing President Lynn Miyashiro. Mahalo, Lynn, for your remarkable leadership during one of the most challenging years in recent memory. You and the HUOA board adapted and produced a successful virtual Okinawan festival that captured an international audience.
I want to add my congratulations to Lynn and HUOA for their work during the past year. In addition to producing the first virtual Okinawan festival, HUOA found creative ways to celebrate Okinawan culture through an online series called Utaku Live. Thank you for all you've done to preserve the legacy and serve the community this past year. The Governor and I also wish to welcome incoming HUOA President Patrick Miyashiro. Patrick has chosen Chimugukuru Tiichi, which means all hearts unite as one, as his theme for 2021. It's a significant and relevant theme as we unite as a community to support one another as we recover from a challenging 2020.
120 years ago, the first pioneers from Okinawa arrived in Hawaii to work on the plantations. Life was not easy for our ancestors. Work was hard. They missed their home. They missed their families. But they held fast to many principles of their homeland as a matter of survival. It was the beautiful spirit that brings together the hearts and hands of people as one, in peace and harmony for everyone's success, and help them to persevere and succeed. And in today's world, we need each other so we can unite as one and recover and thrive in the future. Patrick is a second-generation Uchinanchu with roots in Kakazu, Ginowan City. He is a local boy who graduated from St. Louis High School and Chaminade University and joined the retail industry. He is also a lifelong community servant who has been active in Okinawan clubs since the 1980s. But the job he is most proud of, and the one that he loves the most, is that of family man. Just ask his wife, Nona, son Mark, and daughters Kelly and Marnie, or any of his 7 grandchildren.
We have great confidence in Patrick's leadership, vision, and experience, and of course, energy. Patrick's claim to fame is that he babysat all 7 of his grandchildren from 2000 to 2016. Any man who babysat 7 grandchildren and still finds the time to golf and garden must have a lot of energy. Needless to say, we are all looking forward to working with him in 2021.
I would also like to take a moment to acknowledge the Uchinanchu of the Year honorees from their respective clubs. Thank you for your outstanding contributions to enrich our diverse culture and to perpetuate our Okinawan heritage.
And thank you all for being part of this celebration today as we honor our past and embrace our future.
Ipe Nife Deberu.
Did you know that you can keep up to date on what's happening in the Hawaii Okinawa community by signing up to receive Purple Blast? What's Purple Blast, you ask? Well, it's an online e-bulletin sent out by HUOA once a month and sometimes more often if there are lots of events going on. You can sign up to receive these bulletins by going to the HUOA website at huoa.org. Just click on Purple Blast, fill in the blanks, and start knowing what's going on.
Aloha! ハイサイグスヨーチューガラビラ沖縄県知事の玉城デニーです。この度第71代目会長に就任されましたパトリック・宮代様をはじめハワイ沖縄連合会新役員の皆様、ご就任おめでとうございます。林宮平前会長をはじめ旧役員の皆様におかれましては、これまで沖縄との交流の架け橋としてご尽力いただいたことに対し、心から感謝申し上げます。ハワイ沖縄連合会におかれましては、1951年の創立以来、歴代の役員並びに会員の皆様のご尽力により、ますます充実、発展していることを心からお喜び申し上げます。また、ウチナンチュ・オブ・ザ・イヤーを受賞された皆様には、 心からお祝いを申し上げます。皆様のご活躍が各クラブの活発な活動や発展に貢献し、ハワイ沖縄連合会のご発展につながっていることと思います。昨年3月に私がハワイを訪れた際には、ハワイ沖縄プラザ、ハワイ沖縄センターの視察をはじめ、関係者の皆さんとの意見交換や交流会を開催していただくなど、ハワイ沖縄連合会の皆様に大変よくしていただき、その温かいチムグクルに深い感銘を覚えました。一平二平でビタン。昨年はハワイ沖縄県人移住120周年、またハワイ州と沖縄県の姉妹提携35周年の記念すべき節目の年でありながら、新型コロナウイルス感染症の影響により思うような取り組みができなかったことと思います。そのような中、沖縄フェスティバルがバーチャルフェスティバルとして開催され、皆様とのつながりを感じることができました。また10月30日には世界のウチナンチュの日の関連イベントをオンラインで開催していただきました。この日がこれからもハワイの皆様にとって、また沖縄県民にとって世界のウチナンチュへの思いを馳せる日として定着していくことを心から願っております。今年はチムグクルティーチ、すべての心が一つになるをテーマに掲げ、宮代新会長のもと、ハワイと沖縄の交流を将来につなげていくさまざまな取り組みが行われると伺っています。新型コロナウイルス感染症の収束はまだ見通しが立たない状況ですが、まさにハワイ沖縄連合会の掲げるテーマのように、ハワイと沖縄、それから世界中のウチナンチュの心を一つにして、この困難な状況に立ち向かってまいりましょう。第7回世界のウチナンチュ大会の開催が実現した際には、皆様にお会いするのを心から楽しみにしております。結びに、新役員の皆様のご活躍と、ハワイ沖縄連合会のますますのご発展、そして新しい年が皆様にとりまして健康で幸多き素晴らしい年となりますよう記念申し上げ、お祝いの言葉とさせていただきます。一平二平でビタン、マジュンチバティチャビラの野菜、マハロー。
The Uchinanchu of the Year selected by their respective clubs span the generations from Issei to Yonsei. Club membership from 75 years to less than 2 years. The club's pride and gratitude are evident through their words as they describe their Uchinanchu of the Year. Respect for the past and the culture and the unselfish willingness to support their clubs and the greater community are common threads all the Uchinanchus of the Year share. The Hawaii United Okinawa Association proudly presents the 2020 Uchinanchu of the Year. Marnie Kanubira and Kelly Pila, Patrick's daughters, will be sharing stories of each of the Uchinanchu of the Year. Also, I'd like to say hello to Chiaki Chibana. Her and her friend Anna are watching from Okinawa right now. Here is the Uchinanchu of the Year.
Guy Agena was selected because he is always willing to give selflessly of his talents and time. Year after year, Guy helps with the setup and breakdown at the Okinawan Festival. He can also be spotted in the shave ice booth Sunday mornings, keeping the machines humming and resuscitating them when they go down. Malcolm Chinin serves the club in honor of his parents and grandparents' teaching. He organizes his family to work an entire shift at the Okinawan Festival. When it's their turn to plan our annual picnic, they use the occasion as part of their family reunion. Members come from the mainland to attend and renew friendships. Melissa has earned her Kyoshi certification in classical music. She has also received her Shinjin-sho certification in Okinawan dance and is the president of her Bon dance group. Greg, too, plays sanshin. In addition, he also plays daiko or taiko. He is also a skilled and reliable backstage hand. Whenever the club needs help, they're both always there. Clyde Kazuo Sato is being recognized posthumously as Uchinanchu of the Year. A member for over 40 years, his kindness and generosity was always evident at Gaza picnics. He made the kids and adults happy by cooking hot dogs and making sure the ice cream treats were frozen solid throughout the day. He will be dearly missed. Sandra Nishimoto has not only served as president, vice president, and secretary of Ginawan Shinshinkai, she has also been instrumental in the club's fundraising efforts by arranging for the club to man a souvenir concession at the NFL Pro Bowl. She is a super recruiter. Sandy recruits volunteers for andagi cooking and mixing at the Okinawan Festival and other HUOA events. Anita Beppu has actively participated on the club's board and committees. She has volunteered at our Okinawan Festival booth, picnics, and Shininkai, and has supported many other club activities, such as making lei and greeting the Ginoza village officers and homestay students. Although Anita is not Uchinanchu by ancestry, she is definitely Uchinanchu at heart. Paul Kaneshiro was a past president and continues to be a consistent and valuable presence in our club for over 45 years. He actively participates in planning our annual Shininkai and picnics and shares thoughtful ideas at our meetings. Family is Paul's foundation, and his dedication to the club stems from his appreciation to his parents. Miyashiro is a common name, but our Lara is not a common person. She is full of good ideas and is not afraid of hard work. Lara comes up with innovative ideas for our New Year's parties, purchases prize, and solicits donations for our club picnics. She is also the #1 supporter of her husband, Haneji Club President Alan Miyashiro. Mel and Dorothy Gushigan embody the Uchinanchu spirit. They were involved with the club's homestay program and have been a host family to many Okinawan students. Mel serves as president of our club. He also plays sanshin and volunteers at the HLC, while Dorothy plays taiko, ichigo ichie, and is a member of the Monday Crafters. Caroline is a sansei of the Kailua Kuba clan. Since 1999, she has volunteered in our club's Okinawan plate booth at the festival. She has been our reliable go-to person for all club and HUA events. Her exposure to various Okinawan events led her to join Hui Olau Lima. Caroline is proud of her Uchinanchu heritage.
David and Leanne are an awesome team. They have always made themselves available to support Hui Alu's events, such as managing our country store at the festival. They truly realize the efforts and dedication it takes to make it a success. David and Leanne encourage their family to keep the Okinawan culture alive and vibrant here on Kauai. Karen was president of Hui Maka'ala in 1993 and served on the HUOA Executive Council from 1999 to 2002. She was also appointed by Governor Cayetano to serve on the 12-member commission of the Okinawan Centennial Celebration in 1998 and represented them on a 9-day ocean voyage of the first immigrants from Okinawa to Hawaii in 2000. Kei Nagamine has been surrounded by the Okinawan culture and music. Today, she is the backbone of Hui Okinawa, serving as secretary for the past 3 years, past president, and a member of the board of directors for over 20 years. Kei has supported many of Hui Okinawa's presidents and has volunteered at our children's day camp since near the beginning. George is current president of Kin Chojin Kai and has been an inspirational leader. He participated in the Kin Town Ken Shusei program in 2010. He has also helped to coordinate the 2020 Kin Town Honolulu Friendship City relationship in the 120th anniversary year of Okinawan immigration. George truly demonstrates the Chinchu spirit. Gilbert has generously donated his time to teach karate at our Children's Day camp since the start of the program in 2011. Gilbert represents the Shotokan Karate International Federation, but has been involved in other karate organizations. He is always ready to help at events such as setting up for an annual Andagi fundraiser at the Kona Coffee Festival.
Did you know that the Hawaii United Okinawa Association, or HUOA, is made up of 50 member clubs whose combined membership exceeds 40,000? HUOA relies on the volunteer assistance of these member clubs to carry out its cultural programs and activities. Each year, thousands of volunteers plan and man events such as craft fairs, special programs, and parades, and of course, our signature event, the Okinawan Festival.
After graduating from college, Darren received a scholarship from the Okinawan government-sponsored cultural program, Kempi. Upon returning from Okinawa, Darren started Maui Okinawa Kenjinkai's Taiko program, which he led for 9 years. He continues to be active in our club's activities and serves as our vice president. He demonstrates that our Okinawan culture continues to thrive.
Terry has served as second vice president for Nishihara Chojinkai, HUOA's executive secretary, a member of HUOA's executive council since 2011, an advisor for the Club Kobashigawa, and a member of Udasoi Shijinkai. She helps with Nishihara Shinenkai, assists with setup and breakdown of the craft fair when Nishihara is assigned, and works in the Okinawan Festival finance booth every year.
May has been an active member for 75 years. 17 of those years as club president. As a member of Ichigo Ichie, Shinsato Shoseikai, and Shinagu Asa Hawaii, May has represented Okinawa City, Goeku-san, with talent and enthusiasm. She lives by her motto, be happy in what you do and love one another. Shigeru Yoshimoto joined the Okinawan Genealogical Society of Hawaii in 2018. In that short time, he has translated over 50,000 Okinawan names and addresses for the Immigration Database Project. Shige currently translates titles of library books at the HOC and continues to do genealogical investigations with the research team. His translation skills are invaluable. Over the last 50 years, Mrs. Teruya has been known as the matriarch of the Oroku Azajin Club, serving as a mentor, historian, and member of the board of directors. She is frequently called upon to share her knowledge of past events or people. She has served on the board of the Oroku Restaurant Project and the Oroku Golf Club. Jenny served as treasurer and coordinator of many club activities. She emphasized engaging the younger generation, resulting in more members bringing their children to club events. Jenny was devoted to maintaining the vitality of the Okinawan culture and the sense of family. She passed away unexpectedly of natural causes. Thank you, Jenny, for your devotion to the club.
With her enthusiastic smile, beaming personality, and high energy, Brianne Yamada epitomizes the Shinka community and aims to connect Shinka members to their culture. She served as vice president and social chair. She was an advisor on the HUOA Executive Council and Okinawan Festival Program Chair for 2 years. She has also helped lead the new HUOA Digital Content Video team. Candice has served as club secretary for 5 years. In addition to her usual secretarial duties, she prepares 4 newsletter mailings a year along with sending out multiple emails. Candice's involvement began in early 1980 when her dad joined the WOKYK Bowling League. This led him to volunteer at the HOC and Candice to start helping the club. Joy and Kristen are a dynamic mother and daughter duo. Kristen serves as assistant recording secretary and was instrumental in setting up the club's Facebook page. Joy is a talented and generous crafter. She donated 200 gift bags to guests from Okinawa and donated hand-sewing prizes in the 2018 HUOA Senior Fair. She truly brings joy to those around her. Betty Ganeku is a petite, soft-spoken Nisei who has led a remarkable life. Born in Hawaii, she went to Okinawa in 1941 and experienced the Battle of Okinawa firsthand. Betty shared her survival experience at the 2018 Ire no Hi event held at the Okinawan Center. Betty is a woman of inspiration, strength, and courage. Ipe Nipe Debut. Born in Okinawa and raised in North Carolina, Naomi moved to Hawaii in 2019, immersed herself in the local Okinawan community, and became an active member of the Young Okinawans of Hawaii. She mastered the Asa dances and connected with many members. The Young Okinawans thank Naomi for her many contributions to the club and are excited to watch her thrive.
We will now introduce the HUOA 2021 officers, advisors, and club representatives. They will be installed by the Honorable Judge Karen Nakasone. Judge Nakasone is a third-generation Okinawan whose family is from Yagaji. She was appointed by Governor Neil Abercrombie and sworn in as a First Circuit Court judge in 2011. In September of 2020, she was appointed by Governor David Ige to the Intermediate Court of Appeals. Prior to her appointment, Judge Nakasone was a trial and appellate lawyer litigator for the Office of the Public Defender for 15 years. She is a graduate of Hawaii Baptist Academy, Bryn Mawr College, and Boston University School of Law. She also attended the University of the Ryukyus in Okinawa on a Kempe scholarship from the Okinawa Prefectural Government. Following the oath of office, there will be a passing of the gavel and gift exchange by the outgoing and incoming president. Newly installed President Patrick Miyashiro will then share his message of acceptance and hopes and dreams for the upcoming year. After Patrick's message, we will have congratulatory messages from the Mayor of Ginowan City, the Honorable Masanori Matsugawa, and the Mayor of the City and County of Honolulu, the Honorable Rick Blangiardi.
Patrick Miyashiro, President. David Jones, President-elect. Lisa Tamashiro Mamalanga, Vice President. Clarice Kobashigawa, Vice President. Eric Nita, Vice President. Robert Kaneshiro, Vice President. Terry Goya, Executive Secretary. Sandra Yanagi, Assistant Executive Secretary. Chikako Nago, Japanese Language Secretary. Courtney Takara, Treasurer. Stephanie Katayama, Assistant Treasurer. Lynn Miyashiro, Immediate Past President. David Arakawa, Past President Advisor. Norman Nakasone, Past President Advisor. Cyrus Tamashiro, Past President Advisor. Roy Arakaki, Advisor. Gaynor Miyashiro, Advisor. Chris Iwamura, At-Large Member. Aolani Yamasato Gragas, At-Large Member. Wesley Yonamine, At-Large Member. David Shinsato, Club Representative. Kent Billings, Club Representative. Ford Chinen, Club Representative. Paul Komeiji, Business Advisory and Audit Committee Chair. Kathleen Matsuda, Hawaii Island Representative. Cheryl Kurashige, Hawaii Island Representative. Jonathan Chun, Kauai Island Representative. Christine Hondo, Maui Island Representative.
Good afternoon and konnichiwa. Thank you for having me on this afternoon for your virtual swearing-in ceremony. As a lifetime member of the HUOA and the Yagaji Doshikai Member Club, and on behalf of all of our members and the member clubs, I want to thank all of you for stepping up to serve in this critical year of 2021 as our organization navigates the transition as we emerge, cross our fingers, emerge from the COVID-19 pandemic. And I just want to say, as a member, kind of watching what's happened this past year, it was very inspiring, and I was very moved to see HUOA's pivot to an online platform to help preserve and support our community bonds, from the online festival to all the Yunchaku shows. And even though we could not physically gather, the beauty of the online format was that it allowed us to transcend physical limitations of location, so that I could see that people all over the world, like even internationally, were watching and enjoying HUOA live events. So thank you to all of you for all your hard work and your sacrifice that many of you, I think all of you, have already been contributing immensely to this organization, and especially this past year. And we thank you for your continued service next year. And as a member, I'm so grateful for all of you for your dedication, commitment, and stewardship of the HUOA. So with that, I'll be swearing you in for your new terms. And if you could all raise your right hands and repeat after me, just the first part. I state your name.
I am Billy.
Do you solemnly pledge to uphold the mission of the HUOA, to discharge your duties responsibly and in good faith to the best of your ability? If so, please say, I do.
I do.
I hereby pronounce you duly virtually sworn officers and directors of the HUOA for the 2021 term. Congratulations and omedetou gozaimasu.
Did you know that the Hawaii Okinawan community has its very own TV show? Yes, it's called Hawaii Okinawa Today, or HOT, HOT. New episodes premiere every first and third Saturday of the month at 7 p.m. and repeats on Thursdays at 5 p.m. on Spectrum Cable TV Channel 53 and Hawaiian Telcom Channel 1053. Programs are also live streamed and available on demand. For complete programming information, go to huoa.org and click on HOT Schedule.
Aloha, and now we're at the part of the program where we pass the gavel. This gavel has been passed between HUOA presidents for many years, and it represents the duty and responsibility of the position. So now it is my honor to pass this gavel to our incoming president, Patrick Miyashiro.
Thank you very much, and I really appreciate all the work that you have done these past years. To all the past presidents, and especially the last three who were women, Courtney Tagara, Joe Ige, and Lynn Miyashiro, who set the bar on promoting the Okinawan Festival. Number one, closing it at Kapilani Park, starting up at the Convention Center, and then recently just having a virtual festival. I will do my best to promote, perpetuate, and preserve the Okinawan culture in Hawaii. I humbly ask for your support. Thank you very much. As a tradition for the installation banquet, we normally give gifts to our past presidents or the president that's outgoing. So this is for Lynn, a little gift bag that I made for you.
Thank you.
Also, we have a nice card that I made for Lynn. I didn't make. I bought it. This is the Shuri Castle.
I don't know if you can see that, but it's beautiful. Yeah.
And then a little gift card from Rainbow Drive-In.
All right.
With 2 slush floats.
Thank you, Pat. This is beautiful. And yeah, I'll always treasure this. I know the last time we were in Okinawa, we were able to, the last time I was there to see Shurijo was over almost 2 years now. So thank you, I'll treasure this. And thank you also for the Rainbow Drive-In. Wow, gift card. That's a lot of slush floats. Yep. And thank you, there's a bunch of snacks. He knows I like these Island Princess snacks. Woo, lots of stuff to thank you for, but thank you so much, Pat. So I guess it's also a tradition that the outgoing president gives a gift to our incoming president. And this time, Pat, I wanted to, so you're gonna be a walking billboard for the Hawaii United Okinawa Association. So besides this tote bag, I also wanted to give you, well, first, let's start on top. We have a hat, an HUOA hat.
Gonna wear this for making on the gi.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay, and then we also have a HUOA polo. All right. Also comes in black for those of you.
Polo shirt.
Polo
HUOA.
shirt. Okay, and then for when you're making on the gi, we have workman's aprons too.
Wow.
So you can.
Terrific. Make on the gi.
Make on the gi and get wherever you need to go.
Okay, got it.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
And besides HUOA stuff, I also wanted to get you something, a nice shirt, because I think you're going to be doing a lot of Zoom calls. And so you need, and especially when you're calling with Okinawa, we want you to represent Hawaii. So I got you a nice aloha shirt, and this is from my friends at Iolani Sportswear, which I found out Pat also knew the the founders back in, and this is in the 60s, yeah. And this is from Iolani. It's a really nice, I don't know if you can tell on camera, but it's a sportswear.
Oh, it's very nice.
It's
Nice and cool.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
So you can wear that on your Zoom calls when you're representing Hawaii too, with all of the many
For those of
organizations.
you, this is not on the HUA website, but
The rest is, right?
rest
Yeah,
is.
yeah, yeah. Thank you very much.
thank you very much, Lynn. Appreciate
Yeah. And I wanted to ask you, Pat, actually, let me ask you about the shirt you're wearing right now. It's a special shirt, right?
yeah.
That you...
I wore this shirt especially for this gift exchange, and I wanted to let everybody know that not everybody wears a long sleeve aloha shirt. So this is, my mom made this many years ago. So I'm wearing this in honor of her for being president of HUOA. So thank you very much.
Oh, very special. And I'm so glad that I think a lot of us during our time as president, we always look to our ancestors, our parents, right? And we look for guidance. So I think it's really fitting that
I'm
you're
looking
also
for a lot of guidance.
yeah, looking for a lot of guidance. And I think I'm sure our parents and our grandparents will all come
Yes.
through.
Thank you.
So congratulations.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, everybody.
Yes, thank you.
Hi, my name is Pat Miyashiro, your new HUA president for 2021. I'd like to acknowledge the governors of Hawaii and Okinawa, Mr. David Ige and Mr. Denny Tamaki, our new mayor of Honolulu, Mr. Rick Blangiardi, and the mayor of Ginawang City, Mr. Masanori Matsukawa, and to all our distinguished guests. Haisai gusuyo, and good afternoon and welcome to our first virtual installation celebration and Uchinanchu of the Year awardees presentation for 2020. Let me say first of all, Ukaji Debiru to the Uchinanchu of the Year, for it is because of you that the HUA stands proud in the hearts of the many Uchinanchus that you have supported throughout the years. Your dedication and hard work is a testament to the Uchinanchu of the Year award, and it is a deep appreciation that your club recognizes you in receiving this prestigious excellent award. To our outgoing officers and advisors for 2020, thank you for your support. It was really a different kind of year due to the COVID pandemic. We all learned a lot by doing things differently. Zoom meetings became the new normal, and it will probably continue as a normal procedure. The term virtual opened up the new avenues of communication, and the internet was a venue to process this new way of communicating. The overwhelming success of our first virtual Okinawan Festival is a testament to the new ways of doing things. We will continue to promote the safety and health of our community as our first priority. My original theme was Heartfelt Meet and Greet, based on the fact that we'll be going to Okinawa Taikai in October of 2021. After the Taikai was officially canceled, Mark Higa suggested that I consult with Sensei Grant Masandu Murata for guidance. To make a long story short, Sensei Grant came up with a theme, Chimugukuru Tiichi, All Hearts Unite as One, and I really liked it. The logo that followed was created by Mr. Morris Umeno, Robbie Umeno's husband. He really worked hard on creating the drawings. He came up and presented me with 9 different designs. Not only did he come up with the designs, he also researched the translation and meaning of the words, All Hearts Unite as One. All of the symbols he created had a reference to the logo. He is incredible, and I wanted to thank him for all of his tremendous hard work in creating a logo design that helped us bind together in one goal, in making the HUA, the heart, unite as one. Mahalo, Morris. My goals for 2021 is threefold. Number 1, to adapt and survive. Number 2, to create a vision for the future. And number 3, maintain the basic mission and purpose of the HUA, which is to promote, to perpetuate, and to preserve the Okinawan culture in Hawaii. Due to the COVID pandemic, we are still taking precaution on the activities that we normally plan for the year. The development of a new vaccine will certainly help cure this virus and get us back to normal operation. Till then, we are planning to do another virtual festival celebration for 2021 and continue to keep the safety of our volunteers as our primary concern. We will continue to adapt to the situation as the need arises. We certainly appreciate all of your support through the many generous donations as a matter of our survival. This pandemic has taught us to look for other ways of doing things and opened the doors of opportunity that showed us different ways of getting things done in a more efficient manner. It is through this kind of situation that the HUOA will thrive. And I've said before, through all the years of volunteering, the one phrase that resonates with me is, no worry, we get them. No worry, we get them. With that statement, we will go forward with Chimugukuru Tiichi for 2021, and our hearts will unite as one. Ipe nihe debiru. Thank you. Mahalo.
Aloha, konnichiwa. Haisai, 沖縄県宜野湾市長の松川です。よろしくお願いします。ハワイ沖縄連合会のパトリック・宮代会長、並びに新役員の皆様、ご就任おめでとうございます。また、2020年の林宮平前会長、並びに旧役員の皆様におかれましては、在任中、機会の運営にご尽力されましたことを敬意を表します。2020年、今年大変心苦しく残念であります。今後ともハワイウチナンチュの皆様には沖縄県民にとって恩人であり、幾世代にもわたって絆を築いてまいりたいと切に願っております。チムグクルティーチの精神でパトリック会長並びに新役員の皆様を中心にハワイ沖縄連合会のさらなるご発展に期待を申し上げますとともに、ハワイのウチナンチュの皆様のご健康とご多幸を心よりお祈り申し上げます。2020年12月、沖縄県宜野湾市長松川正則。またお会いしましょうね。
Did you know that the Hawaii Okinawan community has its very own radio show? Every Sunday from 4 to 6 p.m., listen to HUOA Kariushi Hour on KZOO AM Radio Channel 1210. The show features a great selection of Okinawan music, both classics and Okinawan pop, up-to-date news from Okinawa, and upcoming community events. Don't have an AM radio? No problem. Just download the KZOO app from the App Store and listen in on your cell phone.
Aloha to the members of the Hawaii United Okinawa Association. You know, as the new mayor of the city and county of Honolulu, it gives me great pleasure to greet you, albeit virtually, on this special occasion to commemorate the Uchinanchu of the Year Awards and installation celebration of your new HUOA offices for 2021. Now, 2020 was definitely a year of many challenges, but I saw the HUOA adjust and pivot to the new environment, and we learned to hold many events virtually. And I was also impressed by your virtual Okinawan Festival back in September. Now, you set the bar high for other festivals and showed us how a virtual event can be a powerful tool to reach audiences around the world. Now, the innovative and creative solutions you have created are helping us stay socially connected even when we cannot gather in large groups. So I wish to extend my warm wishes to President Patrick Miyashiro, President-elect David Jones, and to all the new officers of the HUOA. I want to thank all of you for your commitment to the Okinawan community, and I look forward to working closely with all of you. And I also want to congratulate all of the Uchinanchu of the Year Award honorees. I'm grateful that for each of your contributions to the HUOA and to the wider community throughout Hawaii. Mahalo for all that you do. Now, over the next few years, I'm especially looking forward to working with the Okinawan community and continuing the strong relationships that have been built over the many years. Now, one example is the Honolulu-Naha Sister City relationship that was established back in 1960 and continues to this day to be one of the strongest and most significant sister city relationships we have. Now, I know we have much work ahead of us as we move forward into the new year. We need to rebuild our economy after the devastating effects of COVID-19 while also continue to protect our public health. But with the vaccines being made available to more and more people, I'm very hopeful that we can turn things around in 2021. So I look forward to the day when we can all gather in person again. But until then, thank you for the many sacrifices all of you are making to keep everyone in our community, especially our kupuna, safe from the coronavirus. Mahalo to the HUOA for strengthening the multicultural diversity of our island home. Mahalo, and Ipe Nife de Buru.
I'd like to say hi to my granddaughter Zoe, the most beautiful Uchinanchu hapa, and is watching from California. Hi Zoe. We now come to the kari, the congratulatory toast. We invite you to fill up your glasses. The first kari is going to be to the guests, will be given by John Tasato. John is a member of Ginawang Club and served as president of HUOA from 1989 to 1990. Kari to the Hawaii United Okinawa Association will be led by Rodney Kuhagura, who also served as president of HUOA in 2005 and is a Ginawang member. The kari ends the formal portion of the program this afternoon. My cousin Jay Higa will take over the MC duties during the entertainment portion of today's program. Here is the kari.
Haisai, aloha, isogochu yaibin, 2021, Year of the Ox. One day, John Tasato, past HUOA president. Ox people are said to be hard-headed, determined, strong, and conservative. Over a century ago, thousands of Okinawans sat across the world. Today, 1/3 of world Okinawans resides outside of Okinawa. Uchinanchus are citizens of the world. Seikai no Uchinanchu. Kyuzo Toyama, father of Okinawan immigration, had said, "Let's set out into the world. Our homes are the 5 continents." On behalf of Hawaii United Okinawa Association President Patrick Miyashiro, proudly sends his greetings and message of peace to all of you. His motto, Chimugukuru Tiichi. Chimugukuru Tiichi. All hearts unite as one. Uchinanchu friends locally and abroad. A toast to you, Okinawa style, Kariyushi. 1,000 blessings. Fill your cups, Aomori, of your favorite drink with loud voices, kari, 3 times. Ensure the blessing sinks into your heart. Kari!
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 Thank you. Mahalo. Ite, Ite, Debiru.
Aloha, haisai gusuyo chugarabira iso guachi debiru. I am so honored to represent our guests for this congratulatory toast, not only from Hawaii, but from all over the world. Today, we meet virtually like no other times in history to offer our blessings to President Patrick Miyashiro and to the Hawaii United Okinawa Association, HUOA. On behalf of our guests from every corner of the world, we offer our congratulations, best wishes, and many successes to our new president and the HUOA for the year of Chimugukuru Tiichi, all hearts unite as one. Wherever you are, you can give your toast in your native custom. I'll say it in our local Hawaii Okinawa style. Now, if you're capable, please stand and get ready to either lift your arms or glasses filled with your favorite drink as we do our toast. Repeat after me. I'm going to say kari. Are you ready? Kari!
Kari!
Welcome to the entertainment portion of our program. I am Jay Higa and will be the MC for the rest of the celebration. My mother's family is from Ginawang, so yes, I am also related to Patrick Miyashiro, as he is my mother's first cousin. I am excited to be here on this celebratory day and to join you all watching online. We begin our entertainment with our newly installed HUOA president, Patrick Miyashiro, playing taiko, while his granddaughter, Caitlin Kanubita, dances. Kazadihu Bushi is a traditional Okinawan court dance which depicts the king of the Ryukyu's happiness when his son and heir spoke his first word. Because it portrays happiness in the highest degree, Kazadihu is performed as the opening number for most performances in Okinawa. And I'd also like to talk about all the feedback we're getting. We're getting feedback I saw from San Jose, Hilo, Hawaii, New Jersey family, hey family, and Okinawa. Hi, Laverne Higa. So keep it up and enjoy the entertainment.
No
What a wonderful family performance. I know that knowledge of Okinawan arts is not a requirement to be president of HUOA, but it is great to see that Patrick can really play that taiko, and it is especially great to see him perform with his family. Granddaughter Caitlin studies Okinawan dance with our next performers. Hoge Ryu Hananuzi no Kai, Nakasone Dance Academy, was founded by Nakasone Yoshiko Sensei, and she has been teaching Okinawan dance in Hawaii for 64 years. Among her many awards is the 2012 U.S. National Endowment for the Arts National Heritage Award, which is the highest achievement for an individual or group in culture and folk arts. On May 15, 2014, the Japanese government bestowed on her the Order of the Rising Sun Gold and Silver Rays, also known as a Kyokujitsu Sho. This recognized her devotion and outstanding contribution in promoting exchange between Japan and the U.S. through teaching Okinawan dance in Hawaii. Today, the Nakasone Dance Academy will be performing two dances. Their first dance, Shinnen no Yorokobi, was choreographed by Grandmaster Lin Yoshiko Nakasone. As we greet and celebrate a hopeful 2021, this dance wishes everyone a very happy new year, expressing a desire to restore our youth, hearts, and appearances, and to share a joyful time together. Performing are Shihan, master instructor, Julia Nakasone Okamura, and Kyoshi, instructor Linda Asato. Our second dance, Udue Kwadisa, is a semi-classical court dance of Okinawa. It is performed with controlled feminine movements to a slow melodic beat. The dancers wear beautiful hand-dyed bingata kimono and use bamboo castanets to keep their beat. They are adorned with a flower-shaped silk hat, which is called a hanagasa, literally flower hat. Performing are first line, Kyoshi Linda Sato, Shihan Julia Nakasone Okamura and Jermaine Uehara. Second line, Gail Kohagura and Gail Takeuchi.
しょう
How beautifully performed. Thank you, Nakasone Dance Academy. How lucky we are to have this cultural institution to entertain us and to keep up our cultural ties to Okinawa. We welcome back Chinagu Esa Hawaii for our closing performance. They are a contemporary Okinawa Esa drumming group whose purpose is to promote and perpetuate the Okinawan culture to younger generations and the local community. A very multi-generational group, their members range from ages 4 to over 80 years old. Collaborating with a sister group based in Okinawa, Chinagu Esa has performed in various locations in the U.S. as well as Okinawa. To close, they will perform Dynamic Ryukyu, which has quickly become a standard closing performance in Okinawa. And I love the comment from the Jikoen Ohana. Thank you very much. For those of you who picked up your bentos today at Jikoen, we want to all thank them for the use of their facilities and their support over the years. Thank you so much to Uchinanchu Asa Hawaii for the wonderful opening and closing performances. It makes me want to visit Okinawa again. As we come to the end of our installation celebration, we would like to thank you all for joining us in this special event. We hope to be able to see you all in person soon. Our final activity is a traditional kachashi. On your screen, you will see past and current HUOA officers, executive committee members, Uchinanchus of the year, celebration organizing committee members, elected officials, all performing the kachashi. Please feel free to join us. Remember, when you dance at home, no shame, because nobody can see you. Mahalo and ippei ni hei debiru.